This video summarizes our newly published article, Work from Home: How Multi-Level Marketers Enact and Subvert Federal Language Policy for Profit. Our research was published this summer in the internationally peer-reviewed journal, Language Policy. To access this research online for free, visit the website https://rdcu.be/cnhql. You've probably seen a lot of MLM company representatives in your social media feed. Herbalife, Nu Skin, Amway, etc. We did too, and we were wondering how they complied with U.S. federal language policy. This newly published paper reports on our project analyzing how multi-level marketing companies and their contractors, via direct selling through e-commerce and social media channels, enact and subvert federal language policy for profit. The rise of the gig economy and telecommuting, replacing the traditional workplace, has been intensified by COVID-19. Some estimates predict that gig workers represented around 35% of the U.S. workforce in 2020, up from between 14 and 20% in 2014. Some of these trends include a gendered, racialized increase in unemployment, an uptick in screen time and social media use, and an intensified interest in wellness. We show in our project that, in this heightened digital landscape created by the pandemic, multi-level marketing companies and their representatives have broad latitude in their interpretation and enactment of company policies. Ultimately, this allows MLM contractors to subvert policy for profit, and to get around U.S. federal language policy through careful use of imagery and text. First, a bit of background. MLM companies are often known for their pyramid structure. This is because higher-level consultants earn a percentage of lower-level consultants' commission. MLMs have long received a reputation for the exploitation of vulnerable groups, demonstrated by countless headlines from various news outlets. These are just a few examples. These companies represent a large and growing segment of the retail landscape, earning $35 billion in sales in 2019. We have extraordinary access to data for this study. The first author is a current consultant of the multi-level marketing company we focus on in our article. The second author has been interested in multi-level marketing for several years, with some of her past work focusing on how MLMs target undocumented youth. MLMs are regulated by the FDA and FTC. Most importantly, the FTC issues language policies concerning what MLMs can and cannot claim in their marketing materials. As of March 2020, several MLM companies were sent letters notifying them that their representatives cannot make claims that are false or misleading in response to the pandemic. Our study examined how this policy was taken up by MLMs, drawing on three sources of data: federal documents and warning letters, policy statements and contractor-directed communications from MLM headquarters, and social media texts, including posts, live streams, and video messages from individual contractors. Using the social media data extraction tool, Phantom Buster, we were able to collect over 100,000 publicly available Instagram posts related to the multi-level marketing company of investigation in our study. We also analyzed how tools such as recontextualization of key phrases and deixis, or using certain words to refer to a specific context, together with images, allowed consultants to produce particular types of text. These include key phrases like work from home and times like these, which comply with federal regulations and corporate mandates, and simultaneously subvert them by invoking COVID-19. Overall, our findings suggest that the tiered structure of MLM companies, together with social media, permits independent contractors to evade federal language policy and company-level language regulations. This tiered structure allows the corporate office to issue broad directives that emphasize compliance with the federal language policy. But what about contractors? They remain free to evoke COVID-19 with little to no repercussions. Here's one example of a consultant who is technically in compliance with federal language policies and also manages to use images and certain words to evoke a COVID-19 context. To read more about how to spot these sneaky COVID-19 messages in the ads you see on social media, read our article in the journal Language Policy.